just like that. Oh no, it won't go out. What is going on, everybody? Thank you for choosing the video. Today I am back out. I came out to a spot to kind of feel it out, I guess is the way to put it, for a bushcraft camp, or sorry, messed that up completely. A stealthing spot to camp, stealth camp spot. And to be honest, I've been hiking around, and this spot is by far, I think, the most perfect spot. So I'm not gonna lie, I have been here before a couple of times, because I kind of stumbled across it, and today I think we're gonna put in the effort of putting a fire pit here and having a fire and see, you know, kind of feel out the spot. So this is nowhere near, just full disclosure, nowhere near like in the bush. You're gonna hear noise. We're basically smack dab in the middle of the city. And yeah, let's get a stealth spot going, shall we? We're gonna go bushcraft. I'd like to set up a bushcraft setup to boil water. And yeah, I got another little surprise, which you already know because it's gonna be in the title. I'm bringing out what I'm dubbing reusable candles. So let's do that. Let's get to work. Okay, first things first, let's get a fire pit going, shall we? Ready? And got the fire pit going. It's kind of funny, I had to start a little mini fire just for the mosquitoes. They're swarming me. Their game is on point. So we got a fire pit built. Now I'm gonna have to look for, I mean, if you saw my camping video, I built a sort of bushcraft cooking setup. We're gonna go a little bit different this time, and I'll get into that in a little bit. But I need to find 2 Y branches, and then I need to find a branch that's long enough to get this setup going. So I'll show you in a second. We'll get into it. Fire pit's done. Oh boy, okay. Got everything set up. I have been scrambling because the mosquitoes are on point here. And I actually know why. There's a little creek, a tiny little creek over in behind me where the water's flowing just a little bit. That's why the mosquitoes are here. So, if you watched my camping video, you saw this setup. I built it really quickly and, to be honest, barely got into it. So this is an awesome little bushcraft setup. What's funny is I got the Y branches to the length that I thought, set it up, and it was way too small. The pot was like 1 inch from the rock. So I had to adjust. Instead of finding 2 other Y branches, I just put a couple of rocks and then put the Y branches on top and put rocks to kind of hold them in place. So we're not doing the same setup. We're switching it up a little bit. Let me tell you one thing. A branch like this is extremely hard to find around here. So we're basically making a hook, if you've never seen this. And what that's gonna do, is that's gonna hold on to your pot. And then we hook it on. Now this one, this one's sketchy because it's not really a hook. There we go. It's not really a hook. I actually had to shave into the hook to kind of put an indent so it would fit better. But that's our little bushcraft setup for now. We're gonna get some water boiling. I gotta get this fire going. And that brings us into our reusable matches. So this I'm gonna get into once we get the fire going because the mosquitoes are driving me absolutely up the wall. But we're going bushcraft. We're getting this lit with a ferro rod. And we're getting this fire going and get a coffee going. So let's get this going, shall we? Come on now, you can do it. Oh, so close. You need a lot of heat. There she is. All right. There we go. So we got birch bark. What I'm gonna do is light the wood. I'm not gonna leave the match in there, right? We're gonna light the wood up. I got birch bark as a base. Once the wood gets going, just like that. Oh no, it won't go out. Suppose you could just do that. So blowing them out doesn't work, but reusable match, as you can see, light it right back up. It works really well. So I'm gonna get a coffee going and let's get into exactly what this is. I'm sure you can probably figure it out, but just in case, get some water on for our coffee. Oh, easy. Easy now. Don't you even. I thought that was another one. It's pretty awesome. I found 3 tent pegs while being here. These are good finds, I'm not gonna lie. I'm keeping them. All right. Water should definitely be good. Tell you, this little this hook comes in handy now. All right, get this coffee again, and let's get into the reusable match, shall we? I wonder, because the handle only goes, yeah, so far forward. Awesome. I was wondering that. Cool thing about this pot, when you push it forward, the handle only goes so far forward and then it locks. Didn't know that. Now I do. All right. Well, while that machine's powered down, let's get into the reusable candle. So basically, here's what happened. A while back, I had posted, or I guess it would be reposted, short of a guy who was making, basically it was like a pocket stove. So what you do is you take a tin, something like this, you fill it with cardboard, you know, you cut pieces of cardboard to fit in, you fill it with wax, you basically have a pocket stove. It's essentially a candle. So I tried it out. Let's just say I didn't like the video, so I didn't post it. I explained more on Amazon, oh my God. On Amazon. Patreon is what I meant to say. Anyways, on Patreon, I posted a video because I wanted to get this tin back. It had cardboard and wax in it. It was really hard to get out. So that video is available on Patreon. I'll leave a link. But it was that time, like that video, where I noticed A, that you can spark it with a ferro rod, and B, that they're reusable. You can just put them out. I didn't, however, realize that they burn, like it's like a trick candle almost. You can't put it out by blowing it out. But just to kind of prove, right? Like so what it is cardboard covered in wax. And it burns slower, obviously. The wax burns and then the cardboard burns. So it really does work as a reusable match, right? Though, I would be a little careful about how long you burn it if you're trying it. And be around a spot like dirt, somewhere you could put it out if need be. It's like one of those crazy matches you can put in water and it'll still burn, apparently. I don't know how that worked, but moral of the story, I got my tin back. You all saw me create some fat rope, which still smells amazing, by the way. And now I have a bunch of those stacked in my tin here for future use. Like that's what I mean. Cool thing is I can put that one back and use it again in the future. Reusable match. That's what I'm dubbing it. I'm gonna dub it that. That's what I'm calling it. Ah. Got a bug in my coffee. Get there, you. Come on. Get. You little bugger. Come on. There we go. Oh, all right, everybody. Pretty much sums it up. I gotta say, this spot I'm liking. I'll be honest with you. As far as the noise, I mean, it is going to be a bit noisy, but that would die down, right, if I was camping at night. I do say stealth camping because I am really close to people. Let's put it that way. There are trails very close to me, but I think I found, honestly, like one of the best spots I could find for a stealth camping spot. And also just a spot to film too, but I do want to try out camping here because I think it would be fun and stressful, and and you would enjoy it, right? It'd be an interesting video. But anyways, we're gonna sum it up. We're gonna get on out of here. So I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think. Maybe I'll just market them. Maybe I'll start making them. I'm just joking. Let me know what you think though. Let me know maybe if you try it out, or, you know. But yeah, I'd like to thank you for watching. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you to everybody who watches, everybody who subscribes. I'm getting so close to 400. I think we're about to break into 390. So if you're not subscribed, pretty please hit that subscribe button. Help me get to 500, and then 1,000, and then I'm unstoppable. Alrighty, everybody. We'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Hey, stop laughing. I'm trying to film. God. Bird's laughing at me.